All right, Kid Daniels here, Infowars.com here in Austin, Texas. It's May Day. I'm at a communist protest here in downtown Austin. It's technically an Antifa protest, but for all intents and purposes, Antifa is basically the current version of communism, at least for the communist movement here in America. Let's see what's going on over here.
We don't want communism.
We want free. We want our First Amendment. We want our Second Amendment. We want our rights that are afforded to us that have been fought and for and people died for. And we don't want it to just be taken away just because.
What's going on here exactly?
I don't know.
I just came up here. What happened here exactly?
These idiot students from UT, and by the way, UT has always been run by communist professors. They brainwash them, whatever, you're a kid, 18 to 22. They brainwash these kids that are almost all white people to hate themselves for being white. What's wrong with being white? That's what they mean when they say communism today. Communism means you hate white people now. And it's like Alex Jones is like, the globalists, the globalists. Well, I'll just say it for Alex Jones. Alex Jones, in a sense, is trying to say what I'm saying, maybe he just won't say it, that white people have a right to exist. There's nothing wrong with that. They don't think that white people have a right to exist.
So do you think that a lot of the communists here don't really understand the ideology of communism? They're just kind of latched onto a cultural Marxist?
No, they understand communism perfectly. That's what communism is. One race, one currency, one bank. It's, banks, Alex Jones, globalists. One government, one culture, one language. It's one everything. And they talk about diversity. There is no diversity if they do that. If we keep going that way, there is no diversity. Then why travel to China? Why travel to South America? Why travel to Africa? If everything's the same, then there's no tourism, there's no culture. And basically, if there's nothing worth dying for, then there's nothing worth living for. And they make it where there's nothing worth living for. So that's why you have a bunch of angry white men out here protesting today. And there's nothing wrong with being an angry white man. If you're a white man, you should be angry right now.
Quickly, tell me about your helicopter artwork on your chest again.
Yeah, so this is a communist. And by the way, I'm against Bolshevik economic communism too. It's just, I just want to say, like in Russia, that was a class system. So the communists there made it all about class struggle. We can follow the communists. In America has kind of always had racism and I guess they've latched on to gender roles. Russia had gender roles too, but they want to have all women have to work 40 hours a week in top paid jobs, and it's really hard to have a relationship with a woman like that because she's stressed out all the time. And they, instead of bringing racism off of black people and Mexicans, I live with a Mexican, I like him. I hire non-white people for my video game business, but they didn't end racism, they redirected it towards whites. And so that's why you have all these pissed off white people that voted for Donald Trump, who basically is a fascist. At least he tried to be until the so-called Republicans blocked everything. I wanted the screaming Donald Trump. I don't want the soft one. If Donald Trump goes soft, I will not vote for him again. And I sacrificed a lot socially to support Donald Trump, especially in liberal Austin.
What you think of the Constitution?
Cultural Marxism is basically reverse racism. Once again, this is Kid Daniels, Infowars.com. Check back at Resistance News for more reports.